Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearthstone for the Great War as Germany. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we have defeated the Russians and we are very, very close to finally defeating the French as well. Over here in Italy, it's kind of just a stalemate, more or less. Over here in Serbia, once again, it's kind of just a stalemate because it's really difficult to break through these areas. But I believe we should, like, how close is France capitulating? They are at 60% still, even though they've lost Paris. So apparently France does not wish to give up. Even though I definitely would give up at this point, France. I really don't think you got much chance bringing this back. I mean, maybe if the United States helps you out a lot, you might be able to get something done, but I'm kind of doubting it here. I think we just need to go for like a general offensive. Which one are you? You are... Who is this front? Oh, you're already going. Fantastic. Okay. So, some outdated equipment. It's just these two light cruisers. They should be done in about a year from now. I mean, it's still a while, but it's not too bad. And of course, we do got all these guys just kind of stuck near Dunkirk, but there's nothing we can really do about them. They're just gonna kind of live in this port forever until we can maybe free them from their plight. Where's their current capital? Our current capital right now is in Calais, and I believe we could probably push our way through this for, like, France. How much manpower do you have? About 400,000. I mean, that is quite a bit. But you guys, like, basically are just, like, not entrenched right now, which is fantastic news. We still need, like, 1,000,000 rifles. Don't deploy any of these guys. Just don't deploy them at all. We just need a lot of... We need more artillery again. Is there anything we have a lot of? The answer is no. We're kind of lacking in every way at the moment, which is a little bit of a shame, to say the least. Like, I feel like we're winning most of our battles. We are winning right now. We have an 85% win ratio, which I think is pretty good. Probably mostly against these guys in Italy who are just kind of doing a fantastic job. Guarding against them. Like, how many people have died on our side? 2.2 million against 5.4. I mean, it's pretty good on our side. 500,000 Italians. We're looking at almost 3 million Frenchmen, which is really, really bad for them. Oh, you guys actually expanded a province. Fantastic. Proud of you there. If we can unify this line up again, get these guys back in supply, or, you know, also be able to... Oh, you guys actually managed to cut them off here. Oh, that's lovely. We can actually probably take Calais. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So this is in two separate groups. Calais gets them down to 51, so we're almost halfway towards victory here. Hopefully we're just, like, not losing any defensive battles. We're going to be able to push our way through here. Unify back up this line. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we've kind of separated Belgium from the rest of the territory. And it should mean that most of these guys that are not Belgian troops should be at a severe disadvantage. Because, well, they shouldn't be able to get supplies anymore. They do not have a port. The Belgian troops are still going to be okay. There's no doubt in my mind about them. But everybody else is going to be facing little trouble. A little bit of trouble. But even still, things are going well. Don't even worry about this front. I'm going to send you guys here. Don't worry about Serbia, because I don't care about them at all. Like, they're not even worth thinking about. Austria can deal with that on their own. I want nothing to do with it anymore. To send our troops to the front line that actually matters, please and thank you. And Japan and stuff, they're still invading our colonies, which I don't really know why they would do that. It really is not benefiting them too much. And looking at this, we're actually pretty close to just creating another... Another, like, splitting France again in half, which would be really nice. And if we can defeat Belgium, which we should be able to do, because you have lack of supplies, all of these guys have lack of supplies, just lovely. So pushing to Lyon is going to be a little bit difficult. How many men have I lost so far? 1.25 in the war against France and Britain. And we've actually managed, again, to split France in half, which is great. Okay, so you're all looking okay. We need more rifles. Build us all of the rifles, please and thank you. Oh wait, is this... Yeah, we'll force France to sign a treaty. Is this going to be the end of the series? Because this is going to be... Not really an anticlimactic end, because we definitely beat the French, but I think that's going to be the end of the war. Which is kind of like a really weird situation now, because this is we're 7 minutes into the video. And the game actually crashed when we signed a peace treaty. Well, isn't that just some... Well, we'll just put this up. We'll relaunch the game. Because... I wasn't expecting it to crash. Also, I was expecting France to give up a little bit later. Just because, as we know... I mean, France, or Russia, we had to capitulate them a lot more than we had to do with the French. Let's relaunch the game back up. Get this all going once again. Let's do... I mean, it should all still be working properly. All the mods should... I mean, are all the mods still on? Yes, they are. So just launch the game. Resume back to where we were. While you're looking at this little nice stream is starting soon screen. So I would at least like to shape the world a little bit, because I know the treaty that's signed at the end of this war isn't very good by default. You know, I'm not allowed to control it myself, so we're going to make a nicer kind of world. Not a nicer world per se, but just a world that it would be more beneficial for Germany. I mean, we probably don't even need the timer anymore. I don't even know where it's going to load in. We might actually have to load in the autosave. Is this the most recent? July 18th, 1916? Yes. So hopefully we'll get the event again to make them sign a treaty. I gotta turn off the fog of war. I don't know what we actually did necessarily to make the event pop up. Yeah, there we go. So we'll force them to sign a treaty. If the game crashes again... Oh, I turned that off. There we go. If the game crashes again, then that's just kind of it. There's nothing I can do about it. But I don't think it's crashing this time. It stops because it's a lot of information it's got to go through. But it should give us some territory. No, it actually crashed again. I'm kind of... that's disappointing. That it's crashed twice. So I guess that's going to be the end of the series. I guess I could just continue fighting them, but... I don't really think we need to, because I don't want to invade Britain and the United States. That's just too much. But since I don't have a navy anymore, there's no point of me doing that. So this is just going to be the end of the series. A very short episode. But thanks everyone for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click a thumbs down. Watch more, subscribe, and goodbye.